kind of take me through finally getting in the game and you catch up all the backfield and then those two big runs, just kind of the momentum you kind of generated for the offense and how you feel like you did?
I mean, I'm always waiting, ready to be on my opportunity to get in the game. And that's what my time was called. So I feel like practice throughout the week and everything just allowed me to be prepared for that situation and just playing for my team. So I had those two big runs. Do feel like it generated momentum. We was all playing as one team, which got a lot of things going in the second half.
David?
Dylan's follow-up to that, you had the big game against UT Martin, but then the last couple of weeks, I think just one carry for 1 yard. When you're a competitor and you want to be out there, how frustrating is it to have to sit?
I'm a competitor. I understand it from, the coach's perspective. You got two really good backs in front of me. That's what I learned from. And, sometimes you may not feel all the way comfortable with putting, a freshman in the game. So I just take that each week and I try to learn from it from game out, game in, so I could have the opportunity to start working my way in each game.
Adam?
Tyler, around college football, people will talk about that was quite a statement that impresses the playoff committee. I know you guys don't talk about the playoff. Are you aware, though, of the impact of a win like this on that?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not. We kind of just try to go in and do the same thing every week, just try to get a W every weekend. So for us, we kind of have a bunch of one-game seasons, and we just try to reset after this game. So after this one, we're done with this, and we just move on to the next and get ready for our next opponent.
Paige in the back.
This is one for Tyler. So a couple things. Obviously, the defense able to make those adjustments throughout the game to get to the quarterback. But then for you, it seems that you had a different pose every time you had a good play. Talk to me about that.
I try to just go back to when I was a little kid and try to have fun with it, to be honest. It's still a game at the end of the day, and I just try to maximize it and do the best I can do.
We'll go blue shirt right here in the back.
Dylan, when you hear this offense racked up 724 yards, does that number sound staggering to you?
It just sounds like something that we do day in, day out. That's where we go to be the best offense in the country. So, that's really the standard. So if that number isn't like that, then doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Adam, then Mike, and then Patrick.
Hendon, what do you guys think of you lost last week in the Georgia game that you regained today?
Honestly, I didn't think we lost anything. We had a couple mistakes, mental mistakes, and that we cleaned up this week and came out and executed how we knew how to execute, and we're going to continue to do that.
Any pride or anything like that?
No, it's a game. You win some, you lose some, and we had a lot of self-inflicted growing pains. So just coming back out here and being able to refocus and playing confident as we know how is a great feeling.
Mike and then Patrick.
That Jalen touchdown pass, how important was that play for you guys in that moment? And when you guys rep that in practice, how often did it succeed? Similarly to how it did today?
It's successful every time. But but I heard somebody on the sideline as soon as I was about to throw it, they were like, too easy. But that was pretty funny to me. I thought that was cool. But it was very important. Every drive we want to make sure that we're getting 6 out of it. So for us to get in the end zone was the main goal.
Patrick, and then David.
And then obviously this is your last game here. You had the moment beforehand, pretty loud ovation. Then after the game, leaving the band. Do you have a favorite moment of those two, or just kind of what was like to stay like in terms of everything?
The band for sure. The band was cool. That's always kind of been a dream for me. Just coming here and seeing Peyton stand up there and conduct the band. I always thought that was the coolest thing ever to be able to strike up the band. And that's what we want to do every week and coming out here, putting the ball in the end zone, striking up the band.
It was a 28-24 game, and y'all just took off, and it kind of coincided with Dylan coming in the game. What did Dylan provide this team today?
Yeah, he provided an extra spark. He comes in with a great attitude, day in and day out, brings great energy to the team, and works hard, extremely smart, extremely talented, as you can see. He's an explosive runner, and when he gets to open field, he's dangerous.
Back right over here.
Hendon, talk about that last walk down Peyton Manning way for you. What were you reflecting on as you walked into the stadium?
Trying to hold the tears back, honestly. Through this whole day, it's very emotional. I've been through a long journey, but being here with my teammates is the most important thing to me. Just these memories, creating with them, and then just trying to be a good leader and a good teammate at that.
Right here.
We've talked about Joe a lot. He seems to come in and still be as effective as ever. What's that like for you to be able to see him go in there and just have instant success? And is there anything you've talked to him about as far as next year?
we talk every day. We're roommates, so I mean, it's inevitable that we talk every day. So me and him just bouncing ideas and football thoughts and then real life thoughts. You know, he comes to me for advice. I go to him for advice, whether it's on the field or off the field. We're really just two peas in a pod, honestly. I'm a huge Joe Milton fan. When he goes out there and he's showing that rocket arm off, it's amazing. So you can't do anything but stand in there and
We'll go Paige, Jimmy, and then Karthik.
This one's for Tyler again, just back on defense, you know, where did you all see that you made that jump? You got back to kind of your former selves, it looked like. Where did you see that biggest improvement today that gives you this confidence?
I think it was just everybody being more assignment sound, just allowing the game to slow down for themselves and just make sure we're right with all our reads and just being gap sound as well. I think it was just a very clean game for us and more of the second half.
Jimmy?
Now, you played high school football in Knoxville. What does it mean for you to be a part of this turnaround for Tennessee?
I mean, just growing up in Tennessee, I mean, it's just a really cool thing just to see the stages. And now that we're in this stage, I'm just excited to keep it going, to be honest with you. Excited for the future.
We'll do a couple more. We'll go Karthik and then Brant.
And then,
Over here on the right.
a lot of fans, obviously, a lot of you give the ovations to you before the game. For a lot of them, this is going to be the last time they see you playing live. What impression do you hope to have left on, you know, fans that got to see you play live and what entertainment you got to provide for them?
Yeah, you know, first things first, I want to be a positive light in my community and a positive light in people's lives. So, you know, any way that I can do that and showing them a great attitude and being a great teammate and a great leader is what I want to leave them, you know, in memory of me. And then just on the field, I just want to, you know, be an explosive playmaker and win ball games, and that's what we've been doing.
Brant?
Hendon, you're very businesslike in your approach, and obviously when you talk to the media and everything, but you said a minute ago that you're kind of fighting the tears a little bit on the ball walk. Did you have some moments this week or today where it was you reflected on the journey and kind of what all it took for you to get here and to be at the point you're at this point? What was that like?
That's really on every drive from the hotel to the stadium, whether it's here or away. I've been through so much through my college career, and you know, almost having the game taken away from me. It's a blessing just to be able to come out here and put the uniform on and showcase, you know, what God's blessed me with. So it's emotional for me. The game has brought me and my family a long way. So anytime that I get a chance to go out here and showcase it is special.
One more, Jake. Last one.
Hendon, you had a long hug with Alex Golesh after. Just can you go into what he told you and what that moment meant to you?
Yeah, he was checking on me, making sure that my body was intact. I told him I was good to go. But you know, he's an incredible football mind, an incredible person. You know, shows us a lot of love and support. Really playful and down to earth. So you know, we cracked a couple jokes, and then you know, he said we're gonna dance in the locker room. So we got it jogging down.
Thanks, everybody.
So thank y'all.